Parasocial relationships. Definition of a parasocial relationship. Parasocial relationships are a one-sided relationship where one person extends emotional energy, interest, and time, and the other party, the persona, is completely unaware of the other's existence. Parasocial relationships are most common with celebrities, organizations such as sports teams or television stars. What are real relationships in this new context? And that's from the Networked in Theology. So what are real relationships in this new context with the online world? You look at people who you see on a daily basis, and they are, your personal friends. But then you go to, YouTube, and you watch that same YouTuber every day, and you wait for that video. He's not really your friend. He's just someone you're watching his content. You don't actually know them. What is a parasocial relationship? So that's, YouTubers, streamers, celebrities, people you don't actually know, but you think you know them. And so with celebrities in basketball, we had Kobe, and when he died, a lot of people were upset and sad, and a lot of people maybe cried about it because they looked up to him. He was an idol for them in basketball. They copied him, they looked up to him, and they aspired to be like him. And that's fantastic, but it shouldn't ruin your day. He's not actually your friend. He didn't actually know you. He's not someone that was there at your birthday party. For the people that he did actually know personally, they had a right to be sad. But the people who never even knew him, they can be sad, but they shouldn't be it shouldn't completely wreck their day over it, because they didn't even actually know him. They only knew him for basketball. And this is a nice little clip from Ludwig Ogren. He's a YouTuber, and his Twitch chat, he's got thousands and thousands of people in chat normally, and this is just one of his clips of where he's being truthfully says this all the time: "I am not your friend."
That is a problem. We have a parasocial Andy. How are you in love with someone that you view online, you parasocial Peter? Cringe. I am not your friend. Let me do the face.
Yeah, so he's not your friend, and that's not as bad for guy streamers. It's probably more bad for women streamers, and a parasocial Andy is someone who sends gifts or sends money, and a lot of creators have been trying to stop that. So they Ludwig is he's very well off. He's not a new streamer, he's not new on the block, so he has money that he's put aside. So he is limited his monetization. So when people send him money, that they're capped at not sending more than $2, and they can only send $10 or whatever at most. And so he has done very well in trying to stop a parasocial relationship. He makes fun of people, and that's why kind of people gravitate towards him. But you can clearly tell in this video, he's not your friend. He's friends with his friends, but he's not. The chat, he makes fun of them. Chat makes fun of him. It's a very balanced relationship, I would say. It's one of the better ones in looking at parasocial relationships on YouTube. How do we stop this? You have to treat it like a breakup. You stop watching that person or things you are idolizing, unfollow them. So, if you and your friend are watching the same person and they ask you and they bring it up to you, and you got to be you might have to walk away from the situation. You have to ask your friend not to bring that up to you or not share that person's content online, just because, it'll wreck your day or hurt you. Just because you are so infatuated with a person that doesn't even know you. Parasocial relationships in the church. You have your pastors, you have your leaders in the church, your secretary, people who are kind of basically looked up to. And for the pastor, they are there to give the words and the sacrament to the congregation. And the congregation, even a parasocial relationship, even though, it's more of the person that's in that leading role, doesn't even know the person exists. The pastor knows his congregation, but people still get so upset and sad when a pastor either retires or leaves, takes a call somewhere else, and it ruins churches. but the church's identity shouldn't be in the pastor. It needs to be in the congregation and its community around them. The pastor is there just to give the word and the sacrament and help guide them as a shepherd with the help of God. And so are the leaders in the church and the secretary, everyone you know. And then we have our reference list, so the YouTube clip, Thrive Works, Research Parasocial Relationships, and then Networked in Theology, Negotiating Faith and Digital Culture by Heidi A. Campbell and Stephen Garner. Thank you for watching.